Hi, everyone. Welcome to the UnPack Pittsburgh podcast. I'm Alaina Wodarek. This is Bryan Wilson, and today we're here at the Refillery with Larissa.
Hi, thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. We are located, you're in Squirrel Hill right now,
Yes,
right?
we're in Squirrel Hill on Murray Avenue between Doberty and Giant Eagle.
This area is popping. Like, we parked and it was just a bunch of foot traffic. It reminded me, so I lived in San Diego in the city, and I was like, how nice it is just to see people walking around and just going to all the stores and trying all the bubble teas and all these kind of things. So when someone asks you, for someone watching, they might not have heard of your store or been here, because your store is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, how do you answer the question, like, what do you do? What is your store?
Yeah, so I say that I own Pittsburgh's first refill and zero waste store. So we started as a pop-up, and then we opened here in October of 2021. So all about reducing single-use plastic and single-use packaging, and we have home essentials and personal care essentials, pretty much everything you need for yourself in your home.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I have a little extra because I got to know you before you had a storefront, before you had a brick and mortar. And just to see how far you've come is absolutely, kudos to you. It's fantastic. And why don't you talk about some of the products for the home that you have?
Yeah, so we have everything from, you can see behind us, dish soap, laundry detergent, hand soap, all-purpose cleaners, foaming hand soap, as well as personal care essentials like liquid, shampoos, conditioners, skincare, body wash, pretty much everything you need. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a very diverse amount of products. So are there certain products that are fan favorites or that you're known for?
I would say our laundry detergent is really, really popular, mostly because it is so effective. One of our neighbors that owns a vintage store across the street, Steel City Vintage, they use it in all their vintage stuff. So you can imagine when they're buying a new stuff, it's old, it might be stinky, dingy, so they need something effective and gentle so it doesn't harm any of the great vintage stuff that they have, and they love it, they rave about it. So we love to keep it in the neighborhood also, and so I love that testament from them.
Yeah, so one thing, like one of my first questions to you as we were kind of setting up is like one of the, I'll call it a misconception, but I definitely want you to kind of take it from there, is like when someone does partake in something like this, because obviously who wouldn't want to be part of this cause, right? This is a great cause, but there are certain ideas that we have in our head, whether it be cost or whether it be, just like out of the way and not easy to do. What do you say to someone like that who wants to do this but just hasn't yet?
Yeah, so couple things. We definitely want to make this easy, accessible, and affordable. That is 100% our goal. We keep our prices as low as we possibly can. I'm not here to try to become some millionaire or billionaire CEO like big box stores. I'm just trying to help our community and make a living for myself at the same time. So when thinking about price, we definitely are competitive with other natural brands. So if you're already used to using natural products, you'll be right in the same ballpark.
That's great.
Yeah. And then, we are in Squirrel Hill, great parking, accessible by bus, everything. But if it's not convenient to you, we deliver up to 20 miles from the city.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Yeah. So, we just want to make it really easily accessible for everyone.
That's awesome. So for your scents, is it all different kinds, or do you stick with a certain few?
I like that question. So we we have a lot of unscented products and scented. Orange, like fresh, natural scents is usually what we have. But we have things that are fragrance free. So there's a difference between fragrance and scent. This is a big education point.
Let's double down on this.
Yeah.
Teach us something here.
Education point with our customers. Fragrances are they're going to be synthetic, artificial, phthalates, endocrine disruptors, hormone disruptors. Very bad for you, honestly. In a simple sentence, they're not great for you. So fragrance-free and scent-free is definitely fragrance-free is definitely the way to go. Scent is just, anything can have a scent. It's just the way that those ingredients smell. So
the
scent. Natural scent.
Not artificial. This is what a campfire smells like, or a cherry smells like, or something like that.
Exactly. So anything that you see with scent in our store is from, oh my gosh, my brain is just, is, Jordan, help me out here. Plant-based is what it is, essential oils. There you go. There we go. My brain.
And that was your moment, Jordan. That was your moment.
My assistant manager is sitting over there.
And I probably should say we are literally right in front of where they can refill it.
Yeah.
So a customer may walk in.
Yeah.
So if it happens, we're going to roll with it.
We're just going to roll with it. Jordan's going to fill for them. We're just going to do it. Yeah. But yeah, everything is essential oil scented. So natural, high quality scent. So yes, there we go.
And you said a lot of this is local, right?
Yeah, we try to do things as locally as possible. So on all of our tags, you're going to see if it's local, it's a little like heart with a Pittsburgh skyline, and then otherwise you'll see the state that it's from. So we want to be super transparent about where we're sourcing things from, and everything is North American sourced or made. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Why don't you walk someone through the process, and we can use maybe some laundry detergent in this vat behind us, which I definitely want you to tell them the story that you told me about how you basically recycle that or reuse it.
Yeah.
So what is the process if someone wanted to just start, instead of going all in, just start with one thing, the laundry detergent? How does that process work?
So in that situation, you've probably run out of laundry detergent, right? You have no laundry detergent left in your house. Save that laundry detergent container, whatever that came in. Maybe give it a rinse and let it dry a little bit. But bring that container into the store. We'll weigh it when you get here, and then you can fill as much or as little as you want. You never have to fill full. You can just try a little bit. And our laundry detergent is super concentrated, so just 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons per load will get your clothes really clean. So that's another great thing. And education piece between usage and proper usage amounts. Like a lot of Tide, you need to use a full cup, right, to get it clean. So you're really not getting a bargain there. You're going to use more and run out quicker than what you would be getting from us. So, fill as much or as little as you want, then we weigh it again, and you're just paying for that net difference. Everything is priced by the ounce. And then repeat and refill. Yeah. Yeah,
so Alaina took a class in sustainability. Why don't you ask about the tub, how she could reuse that?
Yeah. How do you reuse that tub?
Yeah. So we operate on...
She just brings up in every podcast that she took a sustainability class. So let's just expedite that.
So we operate on a closed loop system. That's what it's called, closed loop. Did you learn about that in your class at all? Yeah, a little bit? Okay. So basically, all the containers that you see, including these big drums, we can send back to the maker, and they reuse and refill them. So as soon as we have like a full pallet of these, we kind of save them in the back. Once we have a full pallet, we'll stack them up, strap them with the ratchet straps, no plastic, and send them back to the maker. They reuse and refill them.
Oh, that's awesome. And you have a sign, by refilling, you've saved 15,466 containers from landfill.
Yeah.
Right over there. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Our goal is 25,000 by the end of the year.
Okay.
So we'll see if we make it.
All right.
Yeah,
You still have, we're only through Q2.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So
I think the goal was adding 10,000 for 2023. Okay. I think at the end of last year we were at I don't even know. No, I don't know. I don't remember now. No. We'll have to look back on the grid.
So, how did you take a sustainability class? How did you get into this? Because this is obviously, yes, it's a nice thing to do. It's something that we should all do. Yeah. But to one, just do it, to come in and bring it, that's amazing. But then to actually take it and create a business and have an offering that allows people to do that's fantastic. So how did you get into this?
Short answer, I guess, existential crisis, like a lot of people probably have, of what am I doing with my life? What am I what work am I doing that's meaningful? How am I adding to society? Like those
Great
big
questions to ask.
questions,
No, that's real.
right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, I was a, engineer in a big corporate setting for 6 years. And I just personally just started feeling like this work is not meaningful to me. I was just like, it's not fulfilling. So just started asking a lotot of questions.
Fulfilling. There's a pun in there. Yeah, see,
I
I
like
picked up. I'm
that.
paying attention.
That's
Wake up.
funny.
You should have got that.
I didn't realize.
And so yeah, just trying to figure out, what I'm going to do with my life. And I was very lucky to be in a spot that I could resign from that position, take some time, figure it out. I applied to the neighborhood flea, the big market, outdoor market.
Where's that?
It's in the Strip District.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the name of it. I've been there.
Yeah. So applied to that, did not, because it can be difficult to get into. There's a lot of makers that apply for it. And so I got in, and I was in like April of 2021. So I had about 6 weeks to get everything together and make a debut of, something at the flea. And it was awesome to kind of just on that first day get so much support and get so much positive feedback on like, I've been waiting for somebody to do this. We've been wanting this. I've been hoping someone would do this for years. And so it was like, it was awesome to have that. Like kind of, I always say like, I feel like I jumped and the community caught me. So it's awesome.
Yeah, that's great because I saw you well, first of all, you're an overachiever. Like you're the job that wasn't fulfilling was an engineer, but you've created such an amazing place, such an amazing offering. It's like, so if what would be, is it like just for them to come into the store? Like if someone's out there like, okay, I'm interested, I definitely like you. Like where do I go from here?
Yeah. I think we do a lot of, when I say we, I have an amazing team. Jordan that's over there, she's my assistant manager, been with me since about August of 2021, would not be anywhere near here without her. So big shout out to Jordan.
Good job, Jordan.
Yeah. And Addie, who's also on our team. She's our part-time weekend person. She's amazing also. But we do a lot, and when I say we, it's Jordan. That's why I'm saying that. We do a lot of content on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, kind of answering questions, common questions, how-tos on how to refill, and kind of all the kind of nitty-gritty of it. Like, what is closed loop? How does our pricing compare? And we kind of do deep dives on all of that. So I feel like that's a good place to start of maybe getting your questions answered, or like, how do I start? What containers should I bring? Mm-hmm. So peruse the grid. And then...
What's your Instagram handle?
Oh, at the Refillery PGH. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah.
Perfect. All three.
Yeah, all three. And I just say start there. Reach out to us with any questions. Like, we're happy to help you along the way. And then I guess just start saving your containers. As things run out, set them aside. Don't throw them away. And then once you have a few, or once you're ready, come on in and we're happy to help you refill for the first time.
Awesome. So let's get into some of your other products.
Yeah.
Like we saw these paper towels. You want to bring those over?
She stole my thunder. She stole my thunder.
Sorry.
So, but while we were setting up, she said about paper towels, and I am probably absolutely terrible. If anyone should buy these, it's probably me. Anytime I spill there's some times where I wash my hands and I can't find a towel.
Yeah.
I use paper towels. So I could see how I could get better for sure. Yeah. But why don't you talk about this product right here?
Yes.
And there's several different looking ones. This is the one I grabbed because I like watermelon.
Yeah. Summer print. So these are called Not Paper Towels. They are made right here in Pittsburgh by Susie Homemade. So she's awesome. And the whole idea is that they stick together. So they're going to stand up and stick together like that one, and you can pull off one at a time, one by one.
Just like we're already used to.
Exactly, that same motion. And then they are, of course, reusable. Throw them in the wash, and they will become more absorbent, and even more clingy over time. So. And
the price of this is...
Yeah, so they are 28.
Yeah, okay.
28 for a set of 12. And I know some of you might be thinking, $28, that's a lot of money for paper towels. But this is another thing that we really try to educate people on is like that upfront cost versus, per use and ongoing cost. You pay $28 for a roll and you never have to buy paper towels again. A 12 pack is like $18 right now or something.
Yeah, paper towels are expensive.
Yeah, so like
this
is a great way to actually
and it's a conversation piece.
Yeah,
because like if this was just like it is right now, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like,
right.
Those are my paper towels. Like I'm like, well, where are the paper towels? I just see, I see, you know what I mean? But it's really cool concept, and it's not just like towels; it's legitimately wrapped like paper towels. Like it's kind of cool. So
they're really great. I really like them, but I also tell people, and this might be underselling myself, but if you already are in a habit of like using tea towels or kitchen towels in your house, you don't use paper towels, you might not need this product. You already are in the habit. That's great, but we have other things for you, but so it's really about that too. If you're don't buy things you don't need, that's part of kind of zero waste lifestyle, but these are fantastic for people that want to make that change or are trying to change a habit.
What are some of your, as like Alaina asked, like what are some of your favorite other products that you haven't mentioned yet? I saw bars of soap. Yeah,
bar soap. I think so. Laundry detergent is definitely one of our top sellers. I love our high bar shampoo and conditioner. Okay. So solid bars of shampoo and conditioner. They last forever.
Oh, wow.
And I love our cream deodorant. A little jar, and you just like rub it on. The jar is, I think it's a 2-ounce jar. I literally think it's going to last me a year. Like, just
really, does it work? Like,
great.
Obviously it works. I didn't mean to sound like that, but like to me, like it's like 100 degrees some days.
I
like,
love that question. We get that question a lot. How does this work? Does it work? And like that is my reaction sometimes. Like, of course it works. Like it's in the store. Of course it works. But it's a valid question. So it's not an antiperspirant, but it's a deodorant. So you're still gonna sweat, but I mean,
you won't stink.
You're not gonna stink. Good. I've worn it to a Pirate game, sitting out in the outfield in the bleachers. Super hot day. Smelled like a daisy.
Wow. Yeah. There you go. You won't stink. So come here. So I know we promised you only a few minutes because I know you're super busy.
Oh God, it's all
good. This is always the question I like to ask to close the show, kind of is there anything else we haven't touched on that you want them to know about you, about this process? I mean, I think knowing that you can buy products, like everyday use products, and just be safe. Like, this is not hard to switch to. Right. Let's be real. And it's not overly expensive. I mean, it's not expensive. Like, I could say $28, but it's like it's not compared to like Costco or where I shop for paper towels. Yeah. Like, it's ridiculous.
I think, the main thing is that, supporting local, we are a local woman-owned brand that we go out of our way to, own the life cycle of our products. We really care about all the products that are in our store. We've done the curation process for you. There's a lot of greenwashing out there, which, means big brands just kind of making claims that they're eco-friendly. And, we're kind of the opposite of that. We are walking the walk. We're talking
You're the real deal.
I think we are. And
I see that because like in marketing, like people will name something health bar, but that doesn't actually mean it's healthy. They're not making a claim, but they're using wording, branding to confuse the consumer. Right. But like you can't walk in here and feel like you're getting duped. Yeah. Like you feel like, I mean, even from the fact that, you guys reuse these, like it's everything. That's like obviously who you are and your belief. And
right. Yeah. And so we just want to help people be more mindful of where they're buying things from, who's making it, kind of that whole we don't want to block your face.
That's probably why she took it down.
It's okay.
She was like, hello, I'm the main part of the show. I have the middle seat.
You are in the middle, yeah. But yeah.
All right, well, you can wrap up on the show since you're the main thing. Close us out.
All right, and that's the end at the Refillery. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And I am not going to let that be the last thing.
Okay.
Because I think it's so important because, like you said, like I said about how a bar can be named health bar and not be really what it is behind the scenes.
Right.
I got to see you in your hustle, your grind mode, and you never wavered. And now you have a beautiful storefront here in Squirrel Hill, and it just, kudos to you. And this is why we have UnPack Pittsburgh, to unpack people like you. So thanks so much for having us.
Thank you. Yeah,
awesome.
I'm really excited that you're here.
Awesome. One more time on your Instagram handle.
@the Refillery PGH.
Awesome. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.